guys, let's focus. All right. So we are used to solving linear equations already, right? We know how to do that. What is the problem with these and why can't we solve them? Like, why can't I solve each one of these equations? What do you think, Josiah? Because there's what? You are not answering the question I just asked. You are right, but that's not what I asked.
We don't know the values for X and Y.
You have two variables, right? Whenever you're normally solving linear equations, there's only one unknown. Now we have two unknowns. So there are two different methods that we can use to solve simultaneous equations, or if you're American, systems of equations, same thing. There are two methods. The first one that I'm going to teach you is what Josiah was just talking about, and it's called the elimination method. So that is the most appropriate way to solve this one because of the form it's in. If you have something where the X's are under each other and the Y's are under each other, this is the best way to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call this one equation 1 and this one equation 2. What I need to do is what Josiah said before. I need either the X's to be the same number or the Y's to be the same number. Right? That's not true of either of them. I got 3 and 4 and I've got -2 and 1. That's not very helpful. The negatives and positives don't matter, but the numbers do. So I'm allowed to change one or both of these equations to make them match. So the first one, I'm not going to change. I'm going to leave the first one as it is. 3x minus 2y equals 29. But what I'm going to do to the second equation is double the whole thing, because that's going to give me 2y. And then my y's match. So now I have 8x, so this is my new 2, plus 2y equals 48. Right, so I've doubled the whole thing. You can't just double bits of it. You've got to keep the whole thing in proportion. Now what I'm allowed to do is either add them together or subtract them from each other to delete one of the variables. So obviously y is the thing I'm trying to get rid of. Should I add them together or subtract them from each other to make y disappear? Them, right? Because -2 plus 2 is 0. So I'm going to add these two equations. What's 3 plus 8? You've said 12. 3 plus 8, this disappears. What's 29 plus 48? 77. So x is 7. Okay. So I'm adding them together so that these disappear. If they were both positive or both negative, I'd be subtracting them, right? So what I'm going to do now is take this and substitute it back into any of them. It does not matter. I'm going to take this one because I can. So 4x, which I know is 7, plus y equals 24. So 28 plus y is 24. So y equals 24 minus 28. So y is -4. So my solution is 7, -4. Remind me what the solution means. The point of intersection. This is the coordinate where the lines cross each other. You could have drawn that, but drawing graphs is annoying, right? We don't want to do that if we don't have to. So that is the way to get the point of intersection using the elimination method. Now, let me save this and then I'll do it again. I hate the new version of this. It takes so long. All right, let's do another one. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Actually, I'll just do one from yesterday. Okay, I'm going to do this one. All right, delete. All right, equation number 1 is going to be 4x plus 2y equals 26. And the second equation is going to be x plus y equals 8. Do you want to make the x's or y's match?
X.
Got two different answers. Why do you think, is there one that's better than the other?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends how you interpret that question. You'll get the right answer either way. It makes no difference. Why would it be better to make the y's match? It's not quicker. Why is it easier? Because I'm only timesing by 2, right? Otherwise, I'd be timesing by 4 and dealing with bigger numbers. But either way, you get the same answer. So it doesn't matter. Do whatever you like. but I'm going to double the second one. So then I have 2x plus 2y equals 16, right? Double the whole thing. Am I going to add them or subtract them from each other? I'm subtracting this time because I need to get rid of y. 2 minus 2 is 0. So essentially the rule is if there's one of each sign, add them. If they're the same sign, subtract them, right? That's the general rule of how to make it work. So I'm subtracting 4x minus 2x. It's 2x, this disappears. 26 minus 16 is 10. So x is 5. Substitute it back in. I'm going to use this one because it's easier. So 5 plus y equals 8. So y is 3. Wow, that was very enthusiastic. So my point of intersection is 5, 3. Okay, so that's the elimination method. Elimination. This is elimination again. Okay, let's have a look at the substitution method. Now, the thing about this is they both work all the time, right? There's no need to decide which version is going to work. They both work all the time. But I think it's easier to pick one or the other depending on the way the question is written. So if I have, all right, I'm going to pick another one to do. Let's get rid of that. Again, I'm going to put all this up on Google Classroom, of course. I am recording this, so this video will also go up on Google Classroom. Somebody's saying hello to herself. Okay, I'm going to do, oh, I'm on the wrong exercise first. Oh, no, let's do one of these. Oh, no, let's do one where we have to do both of them. That's a better idea. All right, so let's do this one. So equation 1 is 2. Oh, no, that's not one of those. No, this is elimination. I'm going to do one more elimination. Sorry. There's one more thing I want to do. Okay, let's do this one. This one's annoying. So 2x minus 21 equals 5y. And then the second one is 3 plus 4y equals negative 3x. This is annoying because it doesn't match up, right? They're not in line with each other. So the first thing I have to do is rearrange them. All right, so what is number 1 going to look like if I rearrange it? Good. So the 5y comes over as a subtraction and the negative 21 goes over as an addition. Let's rearrange the second one. What does it look like? 3x plus 4y, right? The x comes over as an addition equals what? Minus 3. This comes over as a negative. All right, nothing matches. Can I multiply something to make it match? I have to do both of them though, don't I? Right? I can't just multiply one of them to get what I need. So what should I multiply the top by? 3. And the second one?
2.
Okay. So you guys were right in saying 4 and 5 as well. If you want to make the y's match, do 4 and 5. If you want to make the x's match, do 2 and 3. It doesn't matter. So what's my new one?
Minus 55 equals to 63.
Okay, so I've tripled it all. Everything's getting tripled. Now I'm doubling. What do I get? All right, am I adding or subtracting them? I'm subtracting, right? Because I need 6 minus 6 gives me 0. So now it's really important that you watch out for your signs. Okay, are we all paying attention to this bit? We haven't done one of these yet. I have negative 15 minus negative 8. So what does that mean? Right, negative 7, because I'm adding 8. I am minusing negative 8. So really this is negative 15 plus 8, isn't it? Right, that's what this bit is. So this gives me 0. This bit gives me 7 or negative 7x. Sorry, y. It's not. It's my undo button. That's a y. And then equals what?
69.
69. Because it's 63 minus negative 6, which is a plus. So what do I get? Y is?
Because you have to minus 8.
It's a plus
9.8111.
Yeah.
What did I do wrong?
You did multiply by 2, but always made it negative.
Multiplied by 2. Oh, I made that negative. There we go. That's why it's not working. Thank you. Well picked up. Ah, come on. Okay, yeah, I was looking at that going, why is this not working? Okay, good. I screwed up my sign. Well done, well picked up. All right, so that's 0. So now I have negative 15 minus 8. So what do I get? What?
Negative 28.
Negative 20, what? 3 is negative 69. So y is 3. Okay. So then I substitute this back into anything. I'm just going to pick the first one. So 2x minus 21 equals 5y. So then 2x equals 15 plus 21. So then 2x equals what? 36. So x is? So, wow, that's my point of intersection. This one? 63. Oh, that's a really good point. That should be minus. Hey, guys, you didn't pick up. Hayon picked up that this is 63 minus 6, which makes this not positive. Yeah, that makes it positive, which makes this negative, which makes